The Balenciaga Monday sneaker may look simple, but the design is really in the details. Today we're reviewing a shoe. I'm going to talk about the design, the comfort, and the sizing. And if you find this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. So these are first revealed in the pre-fall 25 collection. So this is a collection that Demna uploaded from his phone, and at the time all they showed was a heeled version of the shoe. So we'll start off with the unboxing. These come in a standard Balenciaga box with a flip lid, and inside the box it comes with one dust bag. This is intended to be an everyday sneaker, hence why it has more of that scale back design. So it's a lot more subtle than other Balenciaga models, but as with Balenciaga, the details really make it stand out. So all throughout it, you can see more of a deconstructed pattern. So some of the paneling has more raw edges, and there's also visible stitching all throughout it. It's more of a conceptual take on a vintage running shoe. It is made out of all leather, which is pretty rare for Balenciaga sneakers because a lot of the other sneakers are made out of synthetic materials. The silhouette is also pretty interesting. If you look at it from the top, it's a bit wider at the front and slimmer at the heel. So similar silhouette to the reptile sneakers, just a lot more scale back. And overall, these are pretty lightweight, so I could see it being a good everyday sneaker. So these shoes feature an all white upper, and it does look like they have versions that came pre-distressed, but this is just a regular version. So looking at the front, as I mentioned, it is more wide with a slightly triangular shape. So it starts off a little wider and then tapers in by the toe. You could also see some of the stacked paneling on the toe with more visible stitching all throughout it. Moving up the shoe, it has a standard lacing system, and it comes with all white laces, and there's more of that deconstructed pattern by the laces. And on the tongue, it has a 3B logo and Balenciaga written out, and it has a black insole with the Balenciaga logo in white. Moving on to the sides, we have the 3B logo in rubber. That's on both the inside and the outside of the shoe, and more of that stacked deconstructed paneling. And the nice thing about the paneling is that it has the raw unfinished edges all throughout it. Then moving on to the back, we have more of that stacked paneling, pull tab up at the top, and then the sizing debossed on the back of the heel. Moving down to the sole, we have a lightweight rubber sole. The midsole has a wavy design that adds some motion or movement to the shoe. I really like this ridge pattern up by the front. So it sort of breaks up into 3 strips, and visually this breaks up the design of the sole. And moving down to the outsole, I feel like Balenciaga's outsole patterns are really underrated. So it's a mostly black vertical split design running from the toe all the way down to the heel. And then in the center, we have the sizing written out again. In terms of comfort, I haven't worn them outside yet, but I've been trying them on around the house, and I will say that they feel very comfortable on foot. So I really could see this being an everyday sneaker, and I'd say they're equally, if not more comfortable than the 3XLs. So this might be one of the most comfortable Balenciaga shoes that I own. So in terms of sizing, as with all Balenciaga shoes, you're going to want to size down. In regular shoes, I'm a true to size 9.5, but sometimes I size up to a 10 because I have wide feet, but I usually pick up Balenciaga shoes in a size 42, and I picked these up in a 42 and they fit perfectly. So if you can pick this up, stick with your typical Balenciaga size, and if you haven't purchased a Balenciaga shoe before, I'd say size down by 1. These come in at $995 USD, and as of right now, they only have a few colors. They have an all black one, white, yellow, and gray, white and navy, and white, pink, and gray. Honestly, I wasn't really impressed when I saw these online, but I saw them in store and I really like how they look in person. And then as I mentioned, the smaller details really make the shoe stand out, and the overall comfort of the shoe makes it a good everyday sneaker. But that's basically it for the Balenciaga Monday sneakers. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.